Welcome to the International Business Law Academy. My name is Taurin, and I would like to introduce to my presentation on the subject of international contract. Today, topic will be formation of the contract. First, we should discuss one of the case studies to understand about the rights and obligation of contract parties. Why they breach the contract? That is in the case of Sobik with International Stable and Machine Co. Facts. Sobik was engaged in the business of growing, packaging, and shipping vegetables. International Staple and Machine Co. was a distributor of vegetable packaging equipment and has supplied Sobik with several weight packagers that weighted onion on a mechanical scale and automatically packaged. In availability of more efficiency machine, Sobik agreed to ISM to re-outfit one of the machine on a trial base so that he could evaluate its performance before deciding whether to purchase one. Sobek versus International Staple and Machine Co. Facts. Sobek was engaged in the business of growing, packaging, and shipping vegetable. International Staple and Machine Co. was a distributor of vegetable packaging equipment and supplied Sobek with several weight packager that weighted onion on mechanical scale that automatically packaged them. After discovering the availability of more efficiency machine, Sobek agreed to ISM to re-outfit one of its machine on a trial base so that he could evaluate its performance before whether to decide to purchase one. At the time, ISM informed Sobek that the machine was new and experimental. Although he experienced numerous problems with the conversion machine, Sobek still decided to buy one of the new weight packagers from ISM. He also decided to buy the conversion machine after several years of difficulties with both machines. Sobek has stopped making the payment, alleging ISM has breached the implied warranties and mechanability and fitnesses for a particular purpose. Issue. Did ISM the implied warranties of mechanability and fitnesses breach? Guys, would you like to discuss?
For me, I think no. ISM is entitled to the unpaid purchase price for the new weight packer and the re-outfitted conversion machine.
Michi?
Yeah, I think so with extensive years and actual knowledge of the problem before purchase precluded any implicit warranties as to the performance of the conversion machines of any machines of identical design.
Ken, what do you think?
I completely agree with Mr. Chi. Sobik was aware of the experimental nature and potential problem with the machine at the time he decided to purchase them. So therefore, he had been using such machines on trial basis for several months.
I think that the agreement between ISM and Sobiso inside about implied warranty of business for particular purpose.
And would you like to add anything else?
I think warranty of fitness is very important in this case, where although ISM informed Sobich that the machine was new and experimental, and on top of that, Sobich experienced numerous problems with the conversion machine, still Sobich decided to buy one of the new weight packers from ISM.
Yeah, and I understand that when a seller uses a model when offering a buyer to make purchase, the seller is expressing warranting that the goods she delivers would be the same.
In this case, I understand that Sobik agreed to have ISM re-outfitted one of the machines on a trial basis, so he could evaluate it performance before deciding whether or not to buy it.
Thank you all for your opinion. For theory, in this case, I suggest that we should review it and look at the formation of the contract, such as acceptance, consideration, and warranty provision. Ruby, would you like to explain?
Yes, for the acceptance, an offer and an acceptance would form an agreement that would be written down into a contract. Acceptance occurs when an offeree agrees to be mutually bound to the terms of the contract. It should be noted that an offeree's silence maybe is an acceptance. Generally, acceptance follows the mirror image rule, which means that when we accept an agreement, we offer which means that when we accept an agreement, we're doing so based on the exact terms in the original contract or offer.
Miss Chi.
Yeah, like Ms. Ruby asserted that both of the forms mostly consistent follow the mirror image rule. When both parties are merchants, the addition term becomes part of the contract unless the offer made clear no such proposal could be included. The addition term would material after the contract or the offeror objects to their inclusions within a reasonable time.
So the considerations when approaching a contract has to have enforceability of agreements. So since the CISG encompasses that contracts for the sales of goods, consideration generally exists automatically because the parties are each paying a price. So for example, the sellers are delivering goods and the buyers are paying money.
Consideration is the benefit that each party gets or expects to get from the contractual deal. And in contract modifications, the UCC does not require that new consideration be paid in exchange for the change of contract, as long as it is in good faith and reasonable. Under the CISG, contracts may be modified or terminated by the agreement of the parties. However, if the original contract was unwritten, the CISG generally enforces only written modification.
Now moving on into the content of the contracts itself, there are warranty provisions. So what are they? The first is express warranties. Under CISG, sellers are required to deliver goods of quantity, quality, description called for in the contract. The goods also must be packaged in the manner required by the contract. When a seller uses samples or models to offer a buyer to make a purchase, she or he is expressly warranting that the goods she or he delivers will be the same.
Right. So another part of warranty provisions is implied warranty. So when both the ISG and UCC have an implied warranty of fitness for a particular purpose. So for instance, if a buyer asks a computer company to supply a software for the use of his computer system, the seller will be implementing promises that the software is compatible with the buyer's system.
Thank you all so much for your answer. And the discussion was great. I would like to review in the theory of the formation of the contract, the decision of this case between Sobek versus International Staple and Machine Co. I say no. ISM has entitled to unpaid purchase price for the new weight packages. And the reoffer of conversion machine, Sobek was aware of the experimental nature and the potential problems has rises with the machine at the time, but he still decided to purchase them. He has been using the machine for a trial base of several months as well. Sobek's extensive use and actual knowledge of the problem before purchasing precluded any implied warranties as to the performance of the conversion machine of any machine of an identical design. Thank you all. We would like to thank you so much for this program of the International Business Law of Academy.
Thank you, Taurin. Your presentation is very good, and I think formation of the contract is always the difficult subject. Your presentation and also discussion of your friend make clear the formation of the subject. Thank you.
Thank you.